Hi everybody. I've had quite a few people, well not quite a few, some anyway, come to my channel and question um, why I can't get a clear picture, or how what I'm showing is not proof. Um, One of the things that needs to be understood is these creatures, and yes they are people, hide from everything. They're hiding from me when I'm going through this area. I know you can't see the picture very well on the TV right there, but that's the screen I look at when I'm reviewing videos. But anyway, these creatures, on the most part, stay very far away from you. Now, don't ask me why I was able to get so close to them here. My thinking is that it's the fact that this is a sleeping area for them. There's dozens of babies in this area. I can pick out on this film, this video. Plus, this is 5 years into me visiting them. So they're not going away. They're not running away like you normally see in a video where there's just one Sasquatch in the distance running through the trees, or trying to avoid the person with the camera. If you'd like to know exactly how I review these videos, give me an email. My email address is on my About section of my channel. It's the very last section you see to the right. It's down there at the bottom on that folder, on that tab. As you can tell, I'm not a good communicator. I get out there with them and I talk fairly easily. I get behind the camera or in front of the camera and just nuts. My brain goes everywhere. But that's just me. I think that at this point they're getting to trust me. But anyway, if you want me to show you or explain to you how I show what I do, I'll do that via email, not on YouTube. What I do is absolutely legal. The YouTube terms of service used to specifically say that you can do what I do. But now they've changed it to where you can only upload videos using their service. I'll get into that in email. A lot of people say that the only proof that you're going to have is when one comes out and walks out in the open and you see it, full body. That's not typical Sasquatch. When you see that, there's a reason that individual is in that situation. Like Patty. Patty was protecting or going after her babies. That's what we're told. The ones you see out in the open, there's some reason for that. It's not the normal case. The normal case is for them to be back in the bush to where you can't see them. And if you notice, if you go back far enough in my videos, you'll see that they are back in the bush. And I have a hard time getting their image to show up good on my videos. But I'll show you how I do that via email. The brown one that was about 10 feet from me, on this image, it would be right over here. There's actually a darker, larger individual that's to the left. And this one actually is smaller than I thought it was. When I put up the magnification tool, it brings everything closer and makes it look larger than it actually is. And in this case, that actually fooled me. And I was thinking it was a bigger individual. But apparently it's a young juvenile. Because when you look at the original video, like I've got up here, it's small. It's only 10 foot away, but its face looks to be about this big. What else? In order to understand what I'm showing you in these latest videos, you need to go back and see my original videos. This one is entry on day 2, which I posted in, I believe, late May of last year. But there's only about 3 or 4 videos where I actually have them, I can see them in it. And most of that can't be seen unless I do some adjusting to the settings in Windows Windows Video Player, Media Player, whatever it's called. I don't have all those fancy video editing programs. They're expensive. I can't afford that. What I do have, I bought at a time that I could have afforded them. I just didn't choose to do it because it was turning out pretty good with the way I was doing it. Anyway, I'm rambling. If you really want the word on how I do my videos, send me an email and identify yourself with your YouTube name. I'll tell you anything you want to know. One thing I'm about is the truth. I get into more trouble than you can imagine by simply telling the truth. Sometimes people don't like it, but that's the only thing I'm going to do. As you notice, I don't edit these videos anymore. If I sit here and let my mind wander like I did a minute ago, you're going to see it. You're not going to see all the edits. You're seeing me. But I thank everyone for watching. even though you can't see it immediately, don't give up on it. It takes me quite a while to look at these things frame by frame. You can't do that on YouTube. You click that pause button and then click play and pause real quick. You skip through a dozen frames. You don't. YouTube does not have a frame by frame function. Let me see if, yeah, this right here. I'm sure you can see this on the screen. This is your frame by frame function here. I'll get into that more in the email. If necessary, I'll give you my phone number and you can call me. I'm not a very good talker on the phone. But, you know, that's me. Wish I could fix that problem. But I appreciate everybody watching. And I wish everybody could get out in the woods like I do every now and then. I don't get out very often. My health condition is one reason that stops me from getting out there. But again, thank you for watching. And be careful out there. Be safe.